Well, shit. It's kind of really important to have. Fuck. Okay, please. Cool. Controller. What do you mean it was still open? It shouldn't have been. It is not doing that. My god. Okay, we're actually a little late into the lobby today because of technical difficulties. But that's totally fine. Just need to re-request off of the people. Get back into the lobby and get the fuck into character.
Getting some practice in?
Yeah.
All right. Show me what you got. Remember, quickly bring that back to your stance. You guys to remember, we fight a lot of people with all kinds of weird cybernetics and whatnot, right? If they have an adrenaline injection and you stab them and just hold it there, they could grab onto that blade and then just start smacking away at you with a pipe or try to take your weapon. Right. Even if it can, do some cool shit. So remember, whenever you stab in, pull back, keep your stance. Yo!
How you doing? You alright?
Doing alright.
Other than a few gunshot wounds that I got recently, I'm fine.
Cool. New day, new meds, if you would.
Shouldn't really become a habit for you.
Only taking them like, what? Twice a week?
Yes, but painkillers shouldn't be a constant necessity.
They can fuck up your liver.
True.
Saw that on the house.
True. You know, I'm an adult, man. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Until I'm not.
That's the until you're not part is the problem. As always, same as before.
I'll be careful, Doc. Thank you, then.
Schnazzy.
It changes color.
God, does this give you PTSD?
I would 100% lie to you if I haven't came in here and just right hooked the fuck out of it a couple times. It's like fucking nostalgia. This one bugs me. I feel happy knowing that a lot of people here don't know what this one is.
Different time.
Yeah, much different. There you go, right in the fucking head. Now that's giving me fucking, what is it? Serotonin. There you go, it's giving me serotonin. There you go. There you fucking go. Now, try to be careful, alright? Stamina's a big thing for you, alright? Got a smaller frame, right? So, weapon's a little bit big. For that exact reason. So, you want to make sure to try to go for the special bits, right? You want to make sure to kill this motherfucker as quickly as possible. Places like the throat.
Oh,
There you go. Not bad. Oh, here, I got you. I got you. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
maybe not with the shield. Right.
Cairo, what's DNA?
What's DNA? It's the building block of what you are.
Yeah, what's that?
Why?
I don't understand that. What do you mean? I'm not made of stuff. I'm me.
DNA is
Hello.
you.
Hi, Canary.
What?
What's a DNA?
Wait, so am I? Is my real name DNA? Is that? Wait, no. My name's Daya. You can't trick me.
Also, a typical conversation.
No.
That's not what that conversation is.
Are you dying?
No, not currently. Give it like 30 minutes, maybe.
That bench.
Understandable.
You see?
Uh-huh.
It's made of wood and metal.
There's a duffel bag.
But it is a bench because it's made of wood and metal.
Yeah, that was yours.
In that specific way.
So would that window frame be
Wood and glass.
a bench?
And it's a window.
It's made of wood and metal.
No,
It has
no,
glass on
that's-
it.
That's glass.
Well, think about it like this, right? So the wood and metal, right? That makes up the bench, but also it makes up parts of the window, right? But they're not the same. The DNA is that wood, that metal, right? But they're both different.
So people.
DNA makes it up, but it doesn't mean it's the same thing. Like humans, right? Men, right? We have very similar DNA. That's what makes us men for women. DNA makes them women.
This is
But just
complicated.
because of that,
My
you're
left
different.
nipple is slightly higher than my right nipple.
That's because of your DNA.
That's
And that leads this conversation. No.
yeah.
Every part of you that
Yeah,
is
I did
you
not need to know
is
that.
because of the
I think I
DNA
need
you
to
have.
spar instead of
So is
looking
me
what's
being
in my
awesome because of DNA?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I just need to
Probably.
go and fights, violence.
Aw, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kind of down.
So how does
that window
How is-
is not a bench because
So
it's made
it's-
of glass,
is the
metal,
win-
and wood.
And
No,
it's
it's made of
made
So
DNA.
does
that
that mean
way.
that door is also a window?
No, because it's made
No.
in a different way with the same material.
So,
Like,
Jamie,
so
you're
the
getting your ass
The
DNA.
same
I
materials.
think I'm losing brain cells.
Okay, using the windows and the door is a little bit complicated because they don't technically have DNA, right? They're just objects to be made, right?
Wait,
but
no,
take a here. Here's a good example. Take a robot, right? A robot
Robot.
is coded, right?
Robot.
The codes inside tell what the robot is.
Look at the fight.
Your DNA is like an organic version of that code,
So
telling
we're
you what
robots.
you are. You're not robots. I'm using a comparison.
Are
Don't
you
take
sure?
it literally.
Oh, okay.
There might be copper wires under your skin. I might
There is
be-
not.
I've heard
Don't scratch
that. I've heard
Don't
that.
scratch
I've
that.
heard
Don't
that.
check that.
Yeah, I've
No,
heard
those,
that
those
if
are your
you
veins.
open
Those are your
arm, you get
veins.
copper
No.
wires.
No, those are veins. Don't do that. That is not true. Oh my god, no one learned about. Okay, we need to put money into getting science books.
I can't
Have
read.
you seen the baby pigeon?
Oh god. Okay, that's another step too.
the
Wow,
camera
holy
pigeon?
shit. We might need to look into actually teaching people how to read.
No, I'm getting lessons right now. You're just slow.
You're
Me?
getting lessons right now? Okay.
I know some things.
You're not a robot though, and you don't have copper wires. Those are your veins. Don't scratch those out. Keep those inside.
Naya,
But
you know
they're-
that people
but
are made out of DNA?
and blue sometimes.
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
sure they're not
because
wires?
You knew that?
They're not wires. Those are
I
your
didn't know that.
veins.
Maybe I'm a robot.
That's amazing.
You are not a robot.
Could be
I've
possible.
survived
How do you know
2
they're not a
story
robot?
Maybe I am a
Aw,
robot.
thanks. I
Maybe
like
should
you
That
too.
just means you're
again.
very resilient. You should not try that again.
Yeah.
longer legs, no arms.
Aren't you the clone?
Are you sure? Science says
Extremely.
that you test the
I'm
theory
not a
out
clone.
over and over again to make sure
You said
it's
you were a
correct.
clone.
There is
I never said I
safety
was
in
blind.
that, though. Part
Wait.
of the method is also safety to make sure
other
that you
person
can
with
properly
white
test
hair,
it again
because there's
without,
three
you know,
there,
losing the
but
material,
other-
losing the
no,
result,
wait,
or in this
now
case,
there's
losing
four.
My
you.
clone? Wait.
That's a good question.
Wait.
You
I
might
really
be.
lost
There's a
myself a
lot of
long time
people with
ago.
white
Might be a
hair. You
What
might
does
be
it mean
a
to
is-
be a clone.
means people look exactly like you.
I can swear to you, you are not a machine. We can give a medical exam and they can check you and make sure that verify that you are not a machine.
Exam.
No.
I'm not really good at tests.
Duck, please.
You're it's not a literal exam. You're not writing down stuff. They're just checking you to make sure you're healthy. It's an exam for them, but you're the test.
Also,
Is he tired?
I'm the test. Okay, I see. What's 5 plus 3?
That
That's not the kind of test we're doing here.
Oh, okay.
7.
Great, because I didn't know the answer.
Did you say 5 plus 3?
I think so.
5 plus 3. That's 8. That's not 7. That's 8. 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8.
Are you sure?
You can use your fingers to count.
I have fingers.
Better than doing push-ups.
There's no way you don't.
He's not okay.
No. How did you make it to adulthood?
By smashing people.
Yeah, he's only lived on the streets.
Well, I lived on the streets.
Yeah, but he didn't do the other thing
I didn't know how to
that
work
are essential to living.
The other thing? What's the other thing?
You know, while simultaneously beating people to death, reading, writing.
Just a slight bit of brain damage.
That also could be an issue. Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I'm a fast learner. I learned that I have fingers.
He'll do great here.
It's
I'm
awesome,
pretty sure a
man.
lot of people here have brain damage.
I really, 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 really hope not.
I'll do that shit.
Is that a crab?
That is a drone. That is a robot.
Drone? I don't think it's boring.
No, you're thinking of droning on. That is a drone. It's a small robot used for things like observation, seeing things, scanning things, being kind of sneaky.
Observation?
Mm-hmm.
What are we observing?
Let's go. Which ones are their needs?
Whatever the drone's looking at, it's observing. Whatever you're looking at is observing. You're observing me. The drone is observing them.
Am I a drone?
You're not a drone. You're performing an action called observing. That doesn't mean you're a drone. That's just what the drone is made for.
But a drone observes, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Opting out. Opting out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bye. Have a great day. So what's a DNA?
Absolutely did. Good job. Oh shit. Good shit.
Look it up on the internet.
It's okay if you don't know the answer.
You need 5 minutes.
Hey, yeah, fat ass. Sit down, have a juice box.
Fat ass, what the hell?
It would have been fun.
Fucking window.
How are you doing? Nice, spiky thing you got there.
You had something in your
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some reason I thought it started as I thought it'd be.
That new?
Yeah,
Yeah, seems to be.
it's new.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Nice, right? Nice.
Your axe.
That's all fine.
Very cool.
They say this world is digital.
Right, boss? What's up?
Whisperers. Every
Not
single
much?
phone of you
Chuff?
will go off now.
I'm in. I wouldn't consider myself the tubby one.
I love how we all have the same ringtone. What the hell?
I love these kind of cards. I can't hear what you're saying.
The fuck is that?
Oh my god, work!
What?
I thought you were
Wait,
saying.
whose phone is ringing?
Must have went to voicemail, mate. Must have went to voicemail.
Hey, shut up, shut up!
Right in front of you, okay? It's gonna be the last time. Can you tell me what they're saying? First thing you see is great. Okay, could you shut the fuck up for a second? Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
Whispers,
god,
that's
my
the
eyes
lady!
stopped working.
That's the lady!
Oh, fuck me.
No, not you already got.
I don't.
Showcase that to like everyone who's watching.
Oh!
My eyes stopped working.
You're not hot shit, buddy.
The power's out. Someone
Well, no fucking shit! What the fuck? Come find me what? What did he just say? What did he call me?
Did he ask to come?
Someone's trying to get in.
Shit, I don't know the fuck's going on here.
He's playing
What is this?
He's playing the video. It's Jamie.
Yo, it's you. Do you have a light?
He's playing a fucking video.
He's not playing our video. He's playing part of his stream.
For some reason,
Can you track that?
Hey, Cairo, don't run off on me now.
I don't know where I am.
Can we see about somebody getting the lights back on?
I can't.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Use your fucking phone lights. Think for a damn second.
Man, you open your phone light, tell me for work.
Can't fucking see.
Because it's mine don't.
Where, buddy?
Oh, God, Jesus.
And that is my arm.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry.
This wall.
Is it lights?
Okay.
I don't know. Should I guess that's
I can't
more
see.
like a big
see
apple
fucking
one.
anything.
My eyes.
Damn, I wish my flashlight would work. Well, it kinda works, but not
Yeah,
very
no,
well
it-
at the moment.
okay.
I know. Maybe if I just
Fine to me.
walk in a single direction,
think it's this
I'll
way.
find something.
Well, I can definitely see your red, that's for sure.
Then that's you? Helen.
Hey, well, the only thing I can
She's
see was
she's
goddamn
our
rope.
beacon.
Oh wait, this is a
I can barely fucking see you.
That's the only thing I
What?
can see.
Zach, who's that?
What?
Who are you?
Ah! What do you think? What do you think I am? The only Irish fuck here.
Oh shit, it's that Scottish guy from the dormitory. I know you.
I'm gonna fucking.
Whoa! Yeah, try and get me in the dark, pussy.
Motherfucker, I've got my MG out and I'll start fucking firing this thing.
I got my
Pray
fucking
to God.
shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see you do it again.
could be
I'll
anywhere.
round two, motherfucker. Let's go. Oh shit! Oh, he's ugly!
I'm getting fucking.
Oh god!
Call me Scottish again. I'll fucking ruin you. You two. Guns the fucking way. We need to fucking scout out the area to make sure there's nothing that fucking just broke in.
Alright, yeah, let's go to work.
Hey, dum-dum, start looking around to make sure we don't have anybody who broke inside while this shit
Did
happened.
anyone check the lab yet?
No. Hit it. Shoot.
Do you know what that was about?
I don't care what it was about. Check our medical supplies.
Very well.
I'll send you the current inventory for the Hollow on your phone. Use it as a reference.
Okay.
As a note, the light is on again.
Things should be. Things seems to be there.
DMs.
Yes, him.
We have just checked the inventory in the med bay. Has anything been removed?
Nothing has been stolen.
Okay.
Fucking vigilante twat.
Doesn't look like anything's missing.
Alright.
Luckily, nothing seems to be missing.
I'd make sure in all areas that things weren't touched or moved. We don't know. if
The
someone
med bay
came
is
in
fine.
and just,
Nothing's
like, grabbed
missing.
stuff and ran.
I was going to mention the med bay.
We're on the
Yeah,
way.
I think Cairo's going up to check.
Oh. Hey, Doc, and might want.
And that one. How rude.
I think it's clear in here. You'll get statements from some of the rest of the people patrolling.
Six?
They're here.
Oh, okay. Everywhere clear up here? Any of the computers touched? Anything whatsoever?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Were you wanting to gather a team if techies are able to find him?
For what?
For hunting the fucker down. He's fucking with our shit. And if he knows where the hollow is and he's streaming it, I mean, you know, Corpos could be on us in seconds. He needs to die.
Do you think he's gonna be wherever we drag him to?
Do I think what, sorry?
Do you think that he will be there?
No, but if the techies are able to,
Okay, we got a location.
She's on the phone.
Just as a note to all the whispers in the hollow, you're getting a very updated ping every single like 10-15 seconds of coordinates very close to the hollow of where this stream from a vigilante is coming from Danny.
Damn, he really said the moment you stopped running, we're only getting closer.
Alright, we'll keep it in mind. There were a bunch of batteries strapped to the power lines. Tried to blow up the place, short it out or something.
They haven't got like a bottle of water on them, anything like that.
Okay.
Water. Thanks. I'm gonna go take one of these fucking pills.
Supposed to take 3.
3? God, okay.
It's a
Oh, we
painkiller.
have a ping.
The fuck, I hate swallowing these things.
Hey boss, I don't mean to interrupt your little
Whatever you're doing.
Thank
But
you for
should
the
we just
water.
go check this out anyway? At least we'll need at least
make the hollow
Whoever this
secure.
belonged to. I'll just leave it on the table.
It's pretty close. Which is security risk.
Is it? Okay.
Alright. If you want, I can make a quick run of it.
Hey, look, listen, as I said before, if that is that fucking vigilante guy and he streams the location of the hollow, Keegan Tower could be on our asses in seconds. This guy needs to die.
I agree. I just don't think he's actually here.
Neither do I.
If you don't think he's actually here, then look at your phone again, and he's just a couple streets down.
Ooh, cool.
Go get him, Danny.
He's baiting us out. Be prepared for the worst.
Can do that. Rather not, actually. Rather not break down in front of someone and just kill me right then and there.
Alright. Is Marbles here too? I haven't seen anybody. I haven't taken a head count
Nope,
yet.
I haven't seen her yet.
Alright. York.
Yes.
Lucky. Biker. Take Danny. Go kill this guy, I guess.
Let's go. Meet you guys by the garage.
Good luck. Or good
I
hunt.
don't need it.
The people that go, please go and whisper too.
Six, allow me to go too.
Fine.
Damn, we just volunteer and I'll go.
Yeah, I'll volunteer to go too.
I picked 4 people.
I do
That's more
think
than
there should
enough.
be
5, technically.
someone that is medical that is there.
Bro.
Not me, but someone else that is medical.
You can go, Sonia.
This is
do
your
we
trial
have any
run.
medical kits I could take?
Take one of the actual high-end ones
Ask
and 2
Cairo.
of the ready kits. The ready kits are in the little cart nearby, and the actual high-grade ones are in the actual cupboards next to it. Go.
Okay. Yep.
Can I help you?
I had a report to give
Oh,
before this all
apparently
happened.
not. Oh, sorry, ma'am.
No problem. Any of you? No?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
I have a list of names for you. You told me to reach out to people, I did.
Thank you.
They might want a meeting. Some old families, old-fashioned. Not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of some personal business real quick.
6, before you
Cairo,
go.
you're in charge.
Well,
Yep.
very quickly. There were
Uh-huh.
2 events I wanted to bring to your attention.
Okay.
On Tuesday, there was a private investigator that we discovered, and a crucified body in one of our territories. And just yesterday, there was a mangled corpse in an apartment, which specifically had our symbol on it, the word responsibility. We are on good terms with this investigator for now in trying to figure out who's doing this and why they want it related to us. They have asked that I go to a bar to celebrate our victory on the apartment case, and they wanted to see if I could bring the boss to meet them. I said I would see if anyone would want to see them at all, not stating I would bring my boss or anything. Trying to keep information for them
I'll go.
minimal.
Next.
That was the whole report I went through quickly.
Okay. I'll deal with it when I'm back. This should be
Understood.
short.
So who went to investigate the signal from the live stream?
Danny, York, Biker, and Jamie,
I feel like it's a trap.
and Lucky. It might be.
You want me to get a team ready just in case?
We need to be ready in case this all blows terribly. If people show up trying to attack us. And we need to be ready for when they return.
If 5 people can't handle one person, I would be surprised.
Sadly, with how this will go, they'll either kill him or he'll run away like he always does. And I didn't have time to prepare anything for that.
Do you prepare the medical bay just in case?
Yeah.
Alright, hello everybody. We're doing our first event real quick, and then once we're back, it shouldn't take too long, we're going to move into Mission 1. So, we're going to pick some people for that as well, so stand by for that.
Well, I'll keep a lookout on security cameras just in case.
Go ahead.
Also, I need medical supplies down at the tunnel, just in case if the Tigers attack the north side of the northern tunnels there. That's why we're moving our operation down in the tunnel anyways.
What are they missing? Do you have a list?
I would have to go do an inventory down there again.
Do so.
But the equipment right here that I need is what's it called? Modems, cables, Ethernet cords, and routers, so I can have like a Wi-Fi in the tunnels, or a hard connection to the Whisper base here.
Talk to a techie for
so
that.
we could get information.
That's not medical.
I am a techie. I'm doing it.
Then, good.
I'm just letting you know as leader.
Everything should be
right.
There.
Inform
my boss in that.
Come back in.
I informed 6 already.
6. Okay.
Marbles. I didn't really. Yes, Marbles. She's. I don't want to bug her really. Oh, who may you be, by the way?
You can call me Patricia to make it easier.
Patricia? Nice to meet you. Postman, but you call me Joshua.
Post?
I do a lot of deliveries as both techie, I guess, and delivery man. You want anything to eat?
So,
text me.
we had the same job in the past.
I don't mind running around. Get my cardio in.
Yeah, my time of running is over.
Well, we're still running. We're running from the law.
Run the inventory on the outpost. Give me a list of what you need and I'll see what I'll pull for you.
Yeah, will do.
I doubt this is actually gonna kill the vigilante, but it might shut down his stream. Something. Doubt this will be the death.
It means you're a human.
Me, yeah.
You shouldn't
I know.
scratch up.
Alright. Not you though.
Let's lock on.
Are you sure?
Why are you blocking me?
I got red wires, got blue wires.
Stop. Oh no,
Don't scratch out your wires.
yeah, you're
Well,
a one.
even if you're a drone, like you shouldn't scratch out.
Hey.
Oh, so you didn't go with them. Okay, good.
No. This
I did
is-
inventory.
Good.
Nothing was taken, if he was ever in here.
I don't think he ever entered the hollow, but it was good that we checked. Sonia is with them. This is her trial run. She took 2 of the ready kits and 1 of the high-grade med kits.
Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna. Who else is? We got Sonia, Biker.
Jamie, Lucky, York, and Danny.
Okay, do we know the blood types of all of them?
We haven't had the equipment to start running blood tests on everyone to get that ready.
I mean, some people wouldn't. I'm assumingly know their blood type.
I've been trying to get a database for medical records set up, but it's been slow.
I mean, if you need help with that, I can just give us a word.
Marvels is doing that. They just need time to head out to the wasteland outpost, so it's a secure site. The medical records will be very detailed.
Don't do it digitally.
They need to be highly detailed and need to be easy to access for the medics. anywhere, not just in the hollow. But it needs to be
It's a
secure.
risk, though.
It is a risk. That's why it has to be in the wasteland and secured, which is why it's taking so long.
Ooh, fun, the wastelands.
Yeah. Once it's set up, I'll be forcing people to fill out their medical information, and we'll start doing actual blood tests for those who don't know it. If we can get the equipment
They could just
up
send
and
you
running
in.
at that point. But there's going to be a
Want
lot
my
of...
medical history?
If you have a medical document, I would like it. Just a copy. Not everyone has
Check your phone.
had that.
I should send it to you as well. There it goes.
I took it one reason. Just give it a copy.
But the information that's going to be on these sheets will be a bit highly personal, as can't really keep secrets from the people trying to keep you alive. So a lot of it could be dangerous information in the wrong hands, which is why we have to make sure it's safe.
Okay. Speaking of medical records,
I can go get my medical documents for you right now, or do you want me to send that towards the wasteland?
Not right now. We need everyone in the hollow in case something goes wrong. When you have time,
Alrighty.
get them. If you can, get copies of them so you can keep some. Once everything is set up for the actual system, I'll have it inputted into it.
stick the air up there.
I'd have to go right to my little apartment, but yeah.
Text goes to Ben. Meet me outside of the lab, please.
Fuck, what am I doing? I once prayed to you in anger. In anger for two lost souls in hopes that the end of their suffering would be enough for you to force the suffering that you want onto another. I no longer wish for that one to suffer. Not for eternity, but for a few very long minutes. Their pride and bravado and their showmanship causes them to send their sights, visions upon others. No longer do I wish you to see this as the suffering of one soul, but use the death of this one, a long, painful death of this one, to extend that suffering to all those who foolishly followed this filth across the district in his vile actions of ceaseless death. Make them hurt. Make them fear through the death. Slow, painful death of this last one vigilante. The final act of punishment, taking those two away. And allow those who were close to be the ones to do it. What you have to do when you pray to a god of suffering and torment. Use the words, use the meaning, find it in a way that they would accept to get your goals across. It's what they prayed for at Dog's funeral, was the suffering of the vigilante. The long, prolonged suffering and pain. They can't really ask for someone to die. They can't pray for a death, because that's not what the god wants. So they had to find a way to, they had to find a reason for the god to even consider, revoking their curse on the vigilante that was asked for already. You know what? They're fucking pieces of shit enough to be watching the vigilante do all this regularly on his nonsense. Cairo doesn't give a shit what happens to them. I know how to play the divine politics. I know how to play that game. God damn, am I gonna abuse it? I'm supposed to be a cleric. I'm supposed to be a priest. They'll fucking listen to me if they want me to believe in them. Imagine if I had gone on the mission and I was able to get the killing blow with this. I could have saved the motherfucker's blood in a vial.
Everything good?
Everything's fine. I have everything ready for when they get back. No matter what the situation is.
Very good.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Yes.
walking into something.
No, I'm just making a round, making sure everyone is okay.
If anyone needs something, Gus, make sure they
Yeah.
know I'm here. Currently, I'm acting leadership because Six had to step out.
Gotcha.
That reminds me, every time I saw you here. So I think people know.
Just want to make sure they aren't running around thinking that no member of leadership is available for them to voice their concerns.
That is true. And how are you doing?
I know. Learning things. Hey Cairo, just question regarding the thing you told me the other day. Did you have any other symptoms, I guess?
Could you give us a moment for that? It's a bit personal.
Sure. Sorry, I was in my thoughts.
You're referring to my
Yep.
It's hard to tell. It's like a lapse in judgment. I'm aware, but I'm an observer or something. I'm just...
Is it something you can, I guess, trigger in some sense?
It's just happens. The more it's like muscle memory. Remembering how the processes, the actions.
I'd like to take blood sample from you.
Alright, a blood sample?
Yep, just as a reference.
I'll warn you, no one is to touch it or do anything stupid with it. It is
No one will
effectively-
touch it on.
It is effectively a toxin.
It's not going anywhere. Not when I'm not looking at it.
Out of character, as they roll down the sleeve for you to reach, many old scars, wounds, and cuts are visible.
Disinfecting. Alright. I know it's just a fucking needle prick, but...
Can I also get you to change some of the bandages? I got shot yesterday. Like 3 times.
You got shot?
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Hey, how'd you get fucking shot?
I went to go solve a mystery on my birthday, so...
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Sure, just show me what the the wounds are.
Here, here, and here. Out of character again, just like
You have to-
before.
Hey.
All across
Yeah,
the
have you seen
torso
Rex?
and arm. Tons of old burn scars, cuts, and gashes.
He's not there.
You know, for these you can have some, some cream for them, and don't really need any more.
Okay,
It's a bit too late for that.
What?
Oh, I mean, I'm aware, but do they hurt?
No.
Oh,
At
good.
least I've gotten used
Lucky.
to it if they do.
Yeah, because Ven has the code.
Oh fuck.
You know, you would
Get
think
shit
that
on me.
the moment
Like a password thing.
kind of thing, just send that medical
Yes, there's a
stuff.
password.
Boring.
Y'all need help with anything? I'm just walking around. Make sure.
What the fuck?
No, not right now. Thank you though. If you find Wrench, let him know. I need him here probably, or whatever, whatever. Thanks.
Oh, what is that, sir?
Oh my god, Jamie's a medic.
You would think that at some point, the nerves just get burnt off, and then you don't feel anything there anymore. They don't tell you that the shit grows back, and then it hurts even worse.
Hmm.
I'm assuming you got these from the cult.
I'm trying to find Wrench too.
Yeah.
I need Wrench.
It's just
As a heads up, event 1 is over.
Imagine having a phone.
I was out for 3
I'll
years.
say again, as a heads up,
machine.
event 1 is over. We're moving on to event 2, which will be a very short thing. And then we're going to start the mission.
3 years. And
Text goes out to Wrench from Logan.
almost 4
Where are
years, I
you?
guess
Gus needs
I
you in the
should say,
medical.
but still, just a single 2 hours, and it's all back. Just can't get away from it.
Yeah. Wish I could relate, but yeah, I know the feeling of, having that shit repeat. I don't know if it really helps, but you're not alone with this, okay?
I'm not. The first time I'm not. Thank you for that.
I mean, don't look at me. You got plenty of people caring for you.
I guess I do.
Alright. I'll check if the others came back.
They should be soon. It's been too long. That would be fucking great. My murder rages will be lessened soon. This thing is kind of helping, but I'm supposed to not have it anymore. Or at least soon, I'm supposed to not have it. So... whenever that happens. Until I get another offensive power boost after I lose that, it'll be harder for me to get lost like that again. But until the cult's truly gone, it's always going to be there. I'm gonna need some fucking crazy amounts of therapy.
Oh, nothing yet.
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh.
Turns out we didn't need any sort of medical. The person that was there playing as the vigilante was a decoy.
Oh,
Okay.
To get my hands on it. And the yellow is so whenever I'm out there driving legally, I don't fucking get called out for not having certain things.
We had guns pointed down
You are really asking for it.
so we would automatically shoot.
Yeah. Guess that's what you get from a sadistic fuck like that. Hey man.
Ew. Yeah, that was fucked.
At least no one got hurt, right?
Wonderful. Well, somebody got hurt at the end of the day. And it was one of ours. Not us, but one of ours.
Yeah.
Fucking live streams.
Well, what did you achieve? You had us wander in the dark for 5 minutes and kill it one whisper.
Oh, this guy was probably dead a good while ago. Either way, he had him drugged all to hell. Literally had guns bolted to his fucking hands.
Shit show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Old man?
Mm-hmm.
What's the finger?
Gonna need more green there, big guy.
I'm in the process.
I gotcha.
He's gotta start,
It's all good. Yeah, you gotta start.
Retailoring my old uniform.
Reasonable.
This is the first bit.
Yeah, it was nothing more than just a setup. They just wanted to show us acting a fool, and goddamn if they didn't fucking get that.
Hey, I'm getting a drink.
Oh, so you have the same thing with your outfit.
Yeah, it was an old thing a mentor of mine kind of got me into. That's why I pay a little bit extra.
It's worth it.
I need help real quick.
Definitely.
Out of everyone in that room, I liked you the most. You
Range here.
Answers.
What?
Twins, the twin fucks.
They're at the front door. What in the boss? That's
She's
that's good to hear.
not in right now.
Let's
What the
not
fuck is this?
fucking start stabbing. Right? I don't need more.
Seen with that?
Yeah, I know what that. I know what that. I fucking know. I fucking know. Fucking.
Seems I showed up just in time for a shit show.
A little bit.
Fridays do be like that. Fridays do be like
Came
that.
here to talk with some of the people here. You know, the only reason I'm staying around is because of you and everyone else here, not her. She gave me a prime reason to leave.
And I cut off your
Cairo.
finger, my guy.
What?
Brian, you don't have a hate
Take
boner
the
for
slug on,
me?
also gave me straighter answers than she
From what I
did.
know, yes.
There's someone looking for you.
Where are they?
Well, I am our information
Strangest
lead,
people.
so.
Don't know where they are. I'm gonna
them
stick
out
with the
of
lab.
By the
before
way,
we're gonna
I got
come
confirmation
off
from
right
that. I am our information lead.
That's great to hear.
Go deal with Strange.
You know, that makes us equals, right?
Where's...
Some funny looking green people went up to the office wanting In their words, exactly. Take us to your leader.
Okay, fine. Okay, out of the way.
You pointed your arm gun at them.
Yeah, they warned me about it.
Hi, Cairo. Strange people are here.
I know.
Yeah, we're on it.
Fucking god ladders.
I'm right behind you.
Thank you.
I believe Strange has provided more than enough to you thus far, even perhaps a little bit more than expected. But now you must make sure that you repay us. These churches, you will be sent to each location. They must be protected moving forward. Is that understood?
Is that a demand from Strange or a demand from you?
I am just the messenger.
I see. So it is from Strange.
Thanks for the follow.
And unfortunately, you're at the bottom of the barrel.
It's fine. I'll keep them protected. Don't worry about it.
Good. Because if another dies or blows up, well, it's all of our heads.
It won't happen.
Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear.
Message goes out to all whisperers, put on masks.
That is all. Please do not let these places be destroyed again. Or we may have to come back.
Location of all of them, and I will make sure they are safe.
Can we please give them the location, Zaz? Of course. On the chip, you will be able to find every location. These churches are scattered across your home. Consider them like your outposts. They're imperative to our success.
What did he provide? Is there our outposts we should know what they supply us, correct?
You don't need to know anything but what you're told to do. Or perhaps you wish to end up in that room as well.
6 runs us. Not Strange.
Little bird, you have little to no control. Don't pretend like you do.
Only because I allow you guys to run amok. Or do you want me to be involved in this?
Queen, go up to the office.
I don't like your attitude. Maybe an example needs to be made of this one. What do we say?
How's your arm doing?
Pretty well, thanks.
I wonder who gave you that.
I believe it might need some readjustment.
You know, breaking a useful tool is not gonna do you well.
Reminding
Just
its
saying.
place, though.
We can take care of that without damaging it, and we'll take care of it thoroughly.
Then I wish to see. Please, Millie. Show your tool what it's actually used for, and its place. Please.
Sure. Cairo. Please get a needle and thread and then come back.
I a needle and thread.
Be sure to do it nice and tight.
I will. Do you want the privacy of the office, or you want the mask off here?
Privacy.
I'll take care of it.
We trust you will, Millie. Good day. And please don't let another one of our churches go boom before we will be back.
We're seriously doing what he says.
What do you want to do, Quaker? You want to go march after him and stab him in the back?
I'm tempted.
I won't stop you.
And I don't advise it. That responsibility is on me. I got myself into this mess. So many people listen to what I say anyway, so me having my mouth stitched doesn't really provide any kind of detriment. I thought it was talking for me.
She did dig this grave herself. The only thing you guys have to do to be safe around Strange is just not speak when he's here.
Right, I think I was meant to go get that drink. I think I'll go get it.
Fuck! Damn it!
Yes, I can hear the word crying already.
Oh, well, it's better than fucking running outside and unloading on those fucking freaks.
It is.
Damn it. It's no different than the fucking tigers, just more goddamn puppets, more fucking strings.
That thinks of things as their food.
Fucking strange.
Am I allowed to know what happened?
Queen couldn't shut her mouth. Now it's getting shut.
The old whisper away. First moment she gives me, I'm cutting that shit open.
Mistaken, the whisper is strange.
Well, he seems to have a stranglehold over leadership. Great.
When they walked past me, one of them said that I looked cute, I guess. And then, as they were walking down the ramp, they were...
Oh, God.
There's a bit of a private thing going on up there. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know.
First, we don't give a shit about the people, now this.
Oh, yeah, okay. Jesus.
Warned you.
Finger. I didn't really say anything to me, just hope she wasn't gonna stitch anyone's mouth shut. Would have been fucking stupid.
Don't mean to give you a spoiler alert there, buddy, but that's exactly what was happening.
Yeah, well, it seems the opposite.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
So, how's everything at the Hollow?
Wonderfully fucked, like normal.
I'm gonna start gathering everybody.
Here, everybody, you're gonna get a ping on all your phones from on your phones from 0 to meet up in the meeting room upstairs.
Oh, hey, my phone's going off.
Alright, buddy. I fucking misspelled, okay? What?
Oh, it's just a game.
Front zone.
Complaining is for people.
Anything else, I am punctual.
Hey, games on your phone.
I do have a game on my phone.
What's good, mini man? What's up?
I believe we have a couple things on the to-do list today, and I just wanted to pre-plan and get everyone up here for 6 to give the briefing, so we're not all scrambling around here.
Alright. I forgot where my favorite chair.
You shouldn't get a chair.
This city.
This city. Baby.
I don't know, that's what the vibe I get.
I need to take a trip to the sun.
That's a biker. Biker.
Yes.
What's
I
up?
don't mean to sound like an asshole, but your vehicle's in the fucking way. Perhaps turn it off.
Shouldn't be. Oh, hey, my bad. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Fourth dimensional items are crazy.
Okay.
40 items?
Did no one else see?
We do?
Yeah, Ben.
Damn prison pie.
I got another tour for you. This one is Wrenches and this one is Cairo's.
You hear that? His pockets run deep, alright?
Let me know when you're available to, check that through.
How much of, like, this do you think is pocket?
I'm available this
Like, you
weekend.
think he's, like, converted?
This
You guys like jelly beans?
All this, like, it's just kinda pushed to the side and it's...
Pardon me?
I'd say it's like
Someone has jelly beans? Where? Flavor?
Or something.
Yeah, jelly beans are alright.
What's a jelly bean?
I like the purple ones. You know what jelly bean is?
It's candy.
I don't.
It's kind of like a bean, but it's candy.
Oh. Okay.
Ew.
I've never had
And
it.
how does it feel? Sitting in the big chair?
Did you learn about cavity?
I'm gonna do the whole yes sir salute thing to you, no? You know?
No, God, no. Please fucking don't. Don't ever do that to me. Jesus, sweet Christ.
What's a British?
Too late, man.
Sounds kind of stupid.
Yeah, I heard he killed Jet Bean.
Is jelly beans a...
Not the greatest.
Jelly beans
Yeah, I
British?
don't even know.
Kind
Do
of-
they even exist?
British are
Kind of British?
I don't think the British are
It really isn't. They're just
I don't know. All I ever hear is
like,
stupid...
What, jelly beans in the candy?
level has just increased tenfold
It's like people
since
who are
like
weird
2 of them
are
arrived.
really dumb.
whatever.
Yeah, they have like really
We're gonna get more phone
they
calls
like
like
they
this.
like tea all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
have you seen those pictures
where it's like their teeth are just like, you know, half of them are missing.
No,
See that gaggle over there with the white hair? Those
Kinda like
two.
a troll.
There's another one there. It's just full retarded over there.
Want to get that bastard.
Just full levels, max capacity. Can't get worse.
Are they now?
Like, do you have funding for that? That you can send them somewhere to like take care of them?
Killer bean is
What are you
like
implying? I send them to
I'm
like...
thinking maybe they should be
What does that mean?
euthanized.
Man, I'm glad no one's standing up and fucking.
but it's kind of cringe.
You just explained to
Was
me
it
that
loaded?
they're, you know, of a restarted nature and you want them sent somewhere.
Was it loaded?
No, God, no.
Who's sending who somewhere?
Thank God.
Are you implying that they...
Yeah, it's because it's a robot on. Hello, yeah.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying that was what.
Ever since the parliamentary house of
Why are
Mouse
you-
took over there.
I was about to say, maybe we should get you on, no? Like a
What are we doing right now?
nice
On a boat, maybe?
Like a band on your arm or something.
There's no way. There is no way. I am about.
You're one.
There's no way you're talking about this right now. There's no way.
Gotta roll.
What?
Get on with it.
Talking about dogs.
Really glad you're having a good time, Zero.
Yeah, what
Currently waiting on a lead.
on their arms?
Oh, they all wear the red bands with the white crosses on them.
Unironically, I went blind for seconds there.
Oh yeah, he has brain damage.
I think you should stop
You have
talking.
Kleenex on your like eye.
Yeah, you're just thinking this whole.
Fucking
No,
5-year-old.
Later. I should do that. It's not on my list.
Falling 2 stories
I'm doing like an
Yeah, you
eye
took it there, man.
so it's not like, you know, smudgy afterwards.
So, like,
You
is
started
there a
it.
fund for that, or?
Hey, Zero.
Can we move on from this
Yes.
topic?
Do you already got information about the mission, big guy?
Well, it says somewhere in here something about a Kevlar factory. Because we are low on Kevlar and we want to make sure we're armoring everybody up. I do have a specific location. I don't know who 6 wants to pick, but I know we're going to be jumping a couple goons looking to transport some large shipment of Kevlar.
Right, so we're attacking the shipment.
Kissing.
I think so.
Please
yeah.
do.
What are we stealing from?
I don't know, some nobodies, I think.
You think?
Well,
A couple of nobodies.
I have a very brief. This was mainly a thing that Mr. Sharp did, and he gave me very basic notes. So I think 6 knows more than I do.
All right.
There is 6.
Also, everybody, quick fucking
Not
update.
my monkeys.
Just recently, we had a quick little visit from Strange. All right. I know a lot of y'all got things to say. Maybe y'all got opinions. When he comes by, everyone needs to shut it the fuck up. We currently have somebody who's getting made as an example to why you should not fucking talk when he's here. If you have something to say, go into a different room just to be safe. So none of y'all have to deal with this shit either, okay? I know you're all adults, so we can all do this, okay? When he's here, anything Strange related is here. We can it, and if you'd like to, leave the room.
Was
All
a
good?
debrief given of why the lights went out and
Fantastic.
what you found out there?
Who's your elite hacker man?
No, I don't believe so. But she
No,
just
you
told
have-
me
you
to
did have the
pick
audacity to
people,
say they were all
like 5
adults.
people, and then.
Sweet fucking God.
I heard rats came.
Hello.
All right.
Do you want to give a debrief quickly on the thing you found outside? Or?
Sure. Quick debrief for everybody also, just so you all are aware, when the power outage. It's our favorite streamer pal, what's his name? Vigilante.
Yeah.
We need to make doubly sure. We need to make doubly sure that we keep some kind of security checking out our breakers and making sure no one has access to them. Do we have any information about how he was able to do what he did? Where's our team at? They even here?
I know some people who were around the area when he strapped the batteries, I guess, to the power lines. I'll have them investigate.
Batteries to the power line. Got it. So it was an external way. Either way, he's got fucking eyes on us. So anytime y'all leave, you better have somebody either with you or your eyes in the back of your fucking head. I want no more fucking examples of this motherfucker. And if you see anything of his streams near us, you immediately inform leadership so we can all get together and do this. Nobody play the fucking hero or you're gonna be another body in our fucking lobby. All right, boss. We already got a little bit of a brief about the Kevlar mission. Do we have any idea who we're stealing from?
Some corp... I don't know. I didn't get the details about the name of it. Don't really particularly care. But Sharp acquired a shift list of people who are working tonight. So, we send a few people. You can pretend to be those people. You can beat them up and steal their clothes. You could go in and kill everybody and take all their Kevlar. I don't care. But we're finally gonna armor the people here. That way maybe we get a few less dropping dead like flies.
Well, it might be a good idea to figure out what kind of engagement we're going to be doing, then we can choose the right people. If we're just going in loud, we can get some people, you know, some violent types. If we're choosing something more covert, might want to choose some more talky types.
If
What do you want to do?
Easily get people in like the transports and just drive off. I mean, that's, you know, pretty.
Not a bad idea.
Bloodshed. But that's, you know, counting that they have everything in the trucks, or they're not taking shit out of the trucks, and you know, you're gonna make sure that the stuff's in the trucks first before making that judgment, or that call, I should say.
All right. Do we have any idea what this place looks like? I mean, if we could possibly get somebody inside, maybe get an eyes on, have the rest of the team work off of their observations.
Difficult. It's underground or in a tunnel system of some sort, so not much CCTV coverage that that Mr. Sharp could get anyway.
Going in loud might not be safe then. We're not going to be able to get cover to them soon.
I have seen CCTV outside though, and some people in civilian clothes have showed up. Not people that are in notable corpo uniform, but they do have IDs on them. I did see them flash that to the guards. So you could probably quite literally get up to the door and they won't shoot you on the spot, but without IDs you're going to be in a bit of trouble.
We're gonna have to deal with oppressors.
Hacker.
Has anyone tailed
If things go wrong, probably. I'm sorry?
Have you tailed somebody leaving the place? Maybe you can get a key card from them.
Yes,
there
that's
is
what I was
actually, like-
suggesting. If people are entering and exiting while you happen to be there, you might be able to rough them up and take their IDs, or convince them to give you their IDs, something of the sort.
If I had the time, I could have forged IDs for us as well.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't think we
Probably
have the
hack
time.
into the systems.
So here's gonna be the goal. You're gonna go in, you're going to, as best as you can, attempt to get these non-violently. If you can get a long-term setup, great. If you drive off with a truck full of Kevlar, that's fine. If you have to kill everybody there and leave with a bunch of armor, sure. You do what you gotta do. But the priority list is there. So, with that in mind, Joshua,
Yes.
Lynn,
Could I recommend our new guy? Give him a shot.
what do you got?
I'm not ready yet, unless you want to send me with whatever handful of medical supplies you have in my hands.
I notice you have 10 fingers on your hands.
That I do. You haven't earned it. Continue.
It's not your place to tell me what I have earned or not.
Yeah.
Until you
Can we do
remove
that
that
after
finger
we
yourself
send people
and
out?
leave it off, you're on remedial duty. You can spend your time cleaning up the trash around the hollow.
YOLO.
So, Joshua, Lynn,
I suggest
Sand.
Daya. She's good at stealing.
My concern is she doesn't particularly look like a typical employee at a Kevlar factory.
It is true.
Nor have I heard her
Well-
speak
Does
much.
anyone here look like that though?
I mean, we could snag
I've heard her
clothes.
speak too much.
I usually have
That's true. Fine, Dia, you can go. Lynn. Lucky.
Did you pick Lynn?
I did.
Do you want me to be in my casuals or do you want me to be in this? Because if we're
We
going
have a
loud,
techie,
this
we have
casual.
a mechanic specialist, somebody who can steal stuff, somebody good at talking and organized with the business side of things, and somebody for a little bit of luck if everything just goes to shit.
Oh, great.
You're sending 2 techies, by the way.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll fucking jump over this arm of the seat and kick your ass, you know?
Lucky.
Keep your mouth.
Lucky.
Okay.
Are you gonna be able to do this? You gonna be able to talk?
Yeah, I got this.
Talk
Yes,
too
I can
much.
talk. I don't stop talking, frankly.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5. 5 is good. Do you want a 6th? Send Mari. Meki might be useful.
For a Kevlar factory?
I think 5 will be good enough. We don't want to Yeah, we don't want to overbook the cars or whatever, or vehicles. Might not be enough room for everybody.
Okay. 5 it is. Additionally, we have a new objective for the Hollow and the Whispers in general. And there's several strategic points throughout the district I will be designating, and I expect all of you to assist in keeping them safe. If I give you a location and you fail to keep this location safe, you will be formally uninvited from the Hollow. So do not volunteer for one of these spaces unless you are prepared. Take your time to think on whether or not you want to act on something like that. Win some brownie points, get us a leg up on the war.
What areas are we talking about?
I'll distribute
That
them
is the
later.
question.
You're not gonna have me on a mission. I'll go to one.
Sure.
I'll go to one. I want to do something else than just sitting in the lab.
I'm bored as fuck. Let me in.
Sure. I don't need volunteers right this second. It's just something to keep on the back of your mind. I'll give more details out about them as I know more.
Alright, I think we should get to work then.
In the meantime, while the mission's going, I want some of you guys taking pictures of the nearby electrical grid around the area. See if we can make sure we can find a way to stop this fucking power outages from happening again by this douchebag.
I gotta go talk with Danny, and then I'll get on my way.
I'm a great empathetic generator.
I have a question for you before you go, Zero.
You got this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know
Are you leaving?
Go.
Can I nap you for a minute?
Go.
Yeah.
Jamie, sweetheart.
What's up, boss?
How fast can you make one ID?
If I reported to you
Good
a
luck.
place that a
If
fight was
anyone
breaking
doesn't
out.
get to me.
Alright. Wait, thought I was gonna leave your ass alone. You wanna come with me?
So where?
We're going with Scout, electrical grids and shit. While the motherfuckers is gone.
Out to Scout.
You scout in a different direction. How about that?
I'll come with you, Steve.
I'll scout the quick mart.
Okay.
See
well,
what they
that's
have.
okay. That's like the opposite of the power grid, but okay. Fine. You know, just don't put it in your prison pocket or whatever the fuck you call it. Did you just? Okay. All right, we got a lot to work on with your
What?
acrobatic skills and when you can use them.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Woo. Well, we've got some time.
Yeah.
You wanna go for a ride around the area and make sure we're all good?
Talk about.
Yeah, for a while, but apparently some detective person wants to meet up about. You know, I got shot yesterday.
Meet with the others to talk
Yeah.
about.
I can drive you there.
If they say no, I don't need the ID.
Yeah, drive around, and then whenever they say that they want to do the meeting, you can drive me there.
I got you. I'll meet you by the garage whenever you're ready.
You did do that here.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna leave that.
Would give me the allowance to run around the place for a minute.
But you're coming with us?
And see where the goods are. I think my name was mentioned. Yes.
That's what Six said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did,
So
did y'all want
we could
to
make.
get her a forged pass?
Yeah, get her one. She's more.
That sounds
Listen,
like
if
a
there's
good
anyone
idea.
here that looks more like ready that they're about to do an inspection, it's this lady right here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm just
So we
tech
can get an
support.
overview from the inside, right?
I'm just her security. You know.
Come,
Ain't that right?
come with me to the
You
tech room real
don't.
quick and we can get that done.
Okay. Or I could be the new employee. What do you think would be best?
Oh no, Inspector. Inspector. We can probably get our
Inspector.
techies to, if we can find a terminal outside or something, to hack into them and put it into their like schedule.
Yeah,
And,
what's up,
you know,
who's
you're-
excited?
you're due.
Go steal shit.
Yeah, I suppose, I'm indifferent, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cairo.
At least your outfit fits.
Biker.
Yeah, thanks. Kinda like
I'll be wearing
business, you know.
out of. I don't technically
Mm.
have a clothes set that's not whispers, but I'll be wearing that.
Good enough, I guess.
I see.
Please tell me you have anything that's not green.
It is not green. It's just. Oh wait, are you talking about him? You could just technically wear something that's not, you know.
We need to go clothes shopping. That's what we need to do. Like a big just whisper clothes shopping.
Hello.
Day.
My one
I can
surgeon
switch into
gave
something.
me
Hello,
a
hello.
hold yesterday.
If everybody could
Scorpion.
respawn from me.
He got me a giant jacket
Cards
for
are
some
down.
reason.
All right, you go get him. I'm gonna hang by the bar.
Okay. This is the detective I told you about.
Okay.
Hi,
I had partial
friends.
assumption because they were the only person here, but also nobody directly confirmed that this was the person.
Yes. This is
Their barkeep. I sure.
they are Siri.
He stepped out. He drinks are on me tonight.
It's a damn shame. Well,
And there's no food either. There's only peanuts. I'm sorry.
There's only what?
Actually,
Peanuts.
Oh.
I've actually had those before. Which is surprising.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
do you guys want anything? I could totally. I could make some.
Oh God! You didn't tell me you were bringing more pretty ladies. Hell yeah!
This is the one person
I'm the
that
odd one out.
seemed like they wanted to come, like I said.
The only.
I was really not paying attention. You're gonna have to say it again. I'm sorry.
Like I told you in the text, this is one of the people who said they'd be okay with talking to you for a bit.
Don't joke though. I would look really good for
I don't even
Oh,
do
you have multiple leaders?
I didn't do that either.
No, I didn't
think I'm
ask.
way back.
I didn't ask leaders. I told you that I would just ask people.
Is this you coming out as trans?
So this is just like, I asked for a leader.
Oh my god, I support you.
Okay.
What do you want with the leaders?
Hey, you be who you need.
Well, I mean, considering I directly worked with some of their people, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page, and you know, it isn't some elaborate scheme.
We're all on the same
Scheme
page.
to do what?
You know, the first time I met them, they thought I was just some corporate scumbag or something like that, but wanted to guarantee that's... No, I'm a private detective. I work on my own terms. I've worked for corporations before, but I've also worked against corporations.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Right. So, great. Noted, you're not actually a corporate entity. Was that what you wanted to call leadership here for?
Absolutely.
Oh no, of course not. There's more to it. What's the rush? Grab a drink. Come take a seat.
I don't
You
drink.
smoke?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I do, so... Your people gonna come over?
They're getting drinks.
Get a drink
No,
and
probably
then give
not.
us some time.
Unless, what do you want them here for? What do you...
used to
I
be a
didn't
bartender?
accept an invitation to come out and stand
They're
around
my
and watch you
friends.
smoke. So what the hell do you
Okay,
want?
so who are you?
It's the whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Are you someone important? You're acting far more important than the others.
Bit off the top.
Is this the leader? Did you bring me the leader without telling me? That would be pretty smart.
Yes, this is the leader.
Well, why couldn't you just be honest with me? Man, I thought we had something going.
I didn't lie to you at all.
You worked around the truth.
Yeah, that's kind of how things work.
Do you want a drink? You can sit
Do
down.
me a favor.
Try to
Take
relax.
this to
I don't want to drink.
the wonderful queen. It's gonna be
sit down.
stiff, but
No,
it's gonna
I don't
feel
wanna sit down.
cool going down. Give him a little
I
bit
don't know
of
who the hell this person is, or if they're just stalling for time so a bunch of people can kick
No.
down the door and try to shoot at us.
He said this.
Oh no, I don't work for anyone. You can take this.
I mean,
So
that
this
would be the
actually-
convenient and actual thing I would say if I was waiting for a bunch of people to, like, you know, kick down a door and kill someone.
True, but you would have heard
They
like
aren't.
footsteps and like drop shit.
They aren't put together enough for something elaborate like that.
What do you...
I said thanks for the drink.
That's not true.
Of course. I
The first time I met you, you were high.
Look, I'm sorry about the bad jokes. I'm just trying.
And I am now. That's the difference. Doesn't mean I'm bad at my job. Anyway, if I really wanted to have you guys arrested, you just been arrested in the last crime scene we had.
Going back down.
There
but
were
a little bit. Not too
Kaijin
much.
directly on
Make sure to
site.
keep the alcohol percentages.
Their word kept us from any
It's
trouble.
So,
a bit of a
if you check out
yeah.
the pad, you can scroll for a couple documents there, and you can see all of the evidence that we found on that cool little scene that we did, that I did with your people. It was awesome. They helped me capture somebody, and all this other jazz. It's all there. It's really cool.
Tastes
Oh,
like orange.
there's
Take
also
this
a
orange
picture on there you might want to see as well. The picture that you'll see is the one in the announcements, the picture of responsibilities, the logo, and the tally. If you've seen that,
Here I go killing people.
you'll see that.
Look at this.
Because it's relevant to the bigger picture. Also,
Any of
there
you
is
guys
a
need a drink?
documentation. I got my whiskey, thanks.
Poison in your eyes or
I've never really drank anything.
make lemonade.
You should start. It's fun. You want to sip my whiskey? It's nice.
Give me a moment.
No. I'll get him some. I got you. I give you a biker special.
There's a piece of documentation on there where I have approval from Akikoda to investigate all of Victor Strange's crimes and things associated with it, which means I have ruling over any and all murders or crime scenes in Severe City if I deem it necessary. And I know that the Whisperers are very heavily connected with Victor Strange. Victor Strange used to own the Whisperers once upon a time.
See the beauty
And
As a whole.
if you see the pictures of the dead body that we found, I mean, it's obviously a killing of his, unless we haven't fully gone through all the evidence.
You can mix them together to make actually something good, flavorful, and
I'm sorry,
still
he's talking a lot, and
what
I'm
you
like
want
really
in terms
high.
of forgetting
So it's like
whatever happened throughout the day, or depending on the mixtures you use, cooling down the
It's a very
mind,
small
nice,
bar.
lax to allow the calm buzz without too much or too little, which is why my special is the best.
Sure you don't smoke? It's good.
A little bit of milk towards the bottom.
Why do you think this is a Victor Strange killing?
Well, the string attached to the limbs and the head, the connection to the Whispers, and a multitude of other things. She was in debt and in direct connection with somebody helping her get out of debt. A lot of the evidence points to the same kind of killings like Victor Strange, unless someone is posting up as him and pretending to.
You did say that was a possibility. Where there would be someone
is.
who is presenting themselves as strange. No
It is.
copycats.
We're very
Why
lucky.
would they
The
do
man that we
that,
captured
and
had a
why would we
cyanide
care?
pill in. Well, I'm gonna need your help in the future.
To catch Victor Strange?
Gonna kinda taste like orange soda.
The little group that
A
you
little
have
bit of
here
spice to it because the
have
alcohol,
been
but it shouldn't
hell of
kick too
lot
hard.
of,
A nice starter drink.
Of help, and they came in handy in a little pinch. So, I wanted to speak to a leader and, first of all, thank them for allowing the assistance of the Whisperers that came, and I wish to extend a more of a partnership. I need to know more about Victor Strange, and I need to work more closely with the Whisperers if I'm going to be able to put this guy behind bars. Now I understand that Victor Strange might have some deep connections with you guys right now, and I could quite literally be sitting here possibly ruining one of your connections. But you see, I have a lot of leeway when it comes to this stuff, considering I'm not actually on paper working for Kijin Tower, and Akikoda said I had reign over the investigation whatever I deem necessary. So perhaps maybe, if it is true that you work still closely with Victor Strange, or you help me out, I have a lot of ways to gain things to help me with the investigation, if that makes sense.
You're trying to bribe me, saying you'll get things for your investigation and pass it on to us.
Well, it's
in
not
exchange for
bribing, it's
information on Victor
like an
Strange.
alliance. I wish to work with you moving forward. Your team helped. They helped me capture someone, work for an investigation. It's cool.
Let me ask you something. You said you knew that Victor Strange at one point owned the Whisperers, right?
Yeah, I do know that.
And what if he still owned the Whisperers?
Well, as I just said, if that is the case, and you would be ratting out or helping me kind of take down an entity that's helping you, I can find ways to repay and refit you with what you would be missing.
You can give us the same resources Victor Strange could. Right?
With enough evidence and help from your people, good press. I mean, I already put in a good word when your people helped me take down the other guy I captured, and it's been good in paper so far. There's a lot of opportunity to be had here, is what I'm saying. I mean, you don't have to take it, I'm trying to make something of the situation. I'd rather work with you than against you.
What I'm saying is, you're taking a huge risk here. You know?
Yeah, I usually do that.
Yeah, you know, like, if Victor Strange did still own the Whisperers, and you called, you know, me here, the leader of the Whisperers, and you told me all this stuff about how you're going after Victor Strange, wouldn't it just be easier to, you know, instead of taking you at your word, to just grab you by your little neck and push you out a window?
I mean, you could.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't stop you.
Uh-huh.
You'd just speed up the process.
Uh-huh. So, what's the, gameplay?
Well, that really depends on you now, doesn't it?
You want me to just take you at your word that you can provide us everything Strange could?
Oh, no, hell no, I can't just do that. But I gotta start somewhere. And we've already started somewhere. Your people helped a lot, and I've made good press for them, and if it goes further, that means more resources at our disposal. And the more I'm in good with Kaijin Tower, I can help with your whole operation, in exchange for help with you. It sounds really simple on paper, but
Yeah, it sounds really
I'm
stupid, too.
Yeah, I mean,
I should kill you. Like I should. Every fiber of my being says to just throw you out the window.
But what difference would it make? If I'm that little of a threat?
But you want to be a big threat. So why would I help you be one?
So he is connected with you? Deeply rooted still?
And if he is, you gonna go tell someone about it?
No, I mean, I'm sure any old schmuck could guess that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not looking to uproot your operation. I'm just looking to help some people. That's it.
Yeah. All your
And
helps
Victor
and
Strange doesn't necessarily have to be the one to go. He has a whole operation and people that he gets to kill these innocent people, as you saw on the records that I showed. Look, I'm just looking to make some money, okay? So I get some good press, I complete a couple cases, I help you with your whole situation, you make my job easier.
What's your number?
Your people have it.
Oh,
Two of them.
Here, have a drink. You earned it.
Thanks.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about here?
Well, I just wanted to hang out with my new detective buds. Unless you don't want to be here. I'd sell that one.
I did warn you.
I did warn you.
I did text all of you individually, by the way, because I knew one of you would probably lie to me, so I asked everyone. Sorry. Force of habit.
Yeah, well. Private detective or not, you still have a line with Fusion. A lot of your evidence and such goes to them for cases.
True.
Any just
But again, I
side
am
words
a private
mentioned-
I am a private detective. So all of my information goes to Aki Koda first, and I have the full right to withhold any information
You can
that I want.
understand some concern when connecting to even Aki, council member or not.
I understand the concern.
Just worried about my people, our people, leader or not.
You're not gonna stay?
I was a loud mouth. I said things I shouldn't have. Sorry.
Hey, why don't you stay for a drink?
I've had my drink.
They did.
Man.
They did have their drink.
And here I thought we could get to be friends.
We are colleagues at best. Why do you want
Yeah,
to be
but we
friendly
could
with
be
me
friends.
or anyone else here? And what benefit would we get
Well,
from being friends?
well, I want to be friends with everybody.
Right. For what reason?
You know, not everybody's just out to get you guys. You know that, right?
That's rich, especially come from someone from District Zero. Everyone is out to get someone in some regard. It's normal.
You know, that's why I took this job, because I wanted to understand the people a little more. I wanted to help with, be it big or small problems that everyday people had. Just...
You know, you remind me of a lot of a certain someone, and I don't see that certain someone anymore. Had a big heart, wanted to have things change, have situations improve. And where are they now? Nowhere to be fucking seen. Pretty sure you know about them? Officer Lono?
Rings a bell.
Well, should do. She put a lot of work in, but again, she's nowhere to be found nowadays. So, I've heard people say and talk a lot of shit, saying they would make things better, improve things, but no one does.
Hey, but maybe this could be a start, right?
You can believe that, I guess. Someone has to hope into something, right?
Well, regardless if you want to be here or not, or be friends or not, I hope to continue to work with all of you. I don't really know if that was like a okay from your. I mean, I'm not dead, so can you guys translate? Was that like a we'll be in touch, or?
They'll probably want updates, just like us. Probably
Well, that conversation taught me a lot.
Probably
So how long have you
expect
guys
a lot
been?
of, angry texts.
Yeah, how long have you guys been working with Victor Strange for? Is this a recent thing? Varies. So he comes and goes?
I'm not here to give information about Victor Strange. I'm here to hear what you want. What you want from this agreement is to have information about Victor Strange, and that's it. Are you gonna make this investigation thing a common occurrence?
Yeah, I think so. As long as the bodies keep coming, I'll keep investigating.
Do you have better time, better people to have company with to deduce what's going on? You have your Android.
Maybe. But, you know. I mean, you saw how those corpos work in that room. They're so slapdash with everything, and... like I said before, when you were in the room with me, you saw things I couldn't. You gave me different perspectives.
I think
with
it's
all
more
due
to
respect,
that person
some of you...
and that person over there, I did nothing. I just chased someone.
I would just, well, every little helps. Understand that that was teamwork, and without each of you, I mean, you know, the Jenga tower would have fallen. You all played a vital part, even if you don't see it that way. It's like the butterfly effect. If we didn't have you, you know, things could have been different. If you weren't in the places that you were in at the exact time that you were in them, everything could have changed.
That's just a way for people to say excuses for justifying their own actions.
Maybe. Look, I imagine you guys, you know, fight a lot on a regular basis. You have killed before. No, that's not. I'm not here to, like, you know, throw you in prison or whatever. I don't care what you guys do.
So you're doing this
But
for
you
fame?
can-
Are you looking to lock Strange up or something? I had your conversation with our boss. You were more in for the fame than anything else. Part of your curiosity.
I mean, I was kind of on, you know, on the other side of a big synthetic arm ready to crush my neck. But, no, it's not all about fame.
So you want to bring justice?
I would be lying if I didn't want there to be some justice involved, yes. But I need to understand how deep this rabbit hole goes. And I think I just figured out how deep it might actually go.
Very deep. I would suggest potentially not digging too deep. There's a lot of
Yeah,
time
that's what everyone
finding
said.
out
You know
things
what?
don't want to estrange.
Recently, I dug too deep into corporation's business and they kicked me down the stairs into this place called the meat something or other. Beaten and bruised. But
So you want
I
to
stepped
protect
going.
you a bit more?
You know, I'm kind of like a masochist, I guess. I just live for this shit.
I don't really want to hear about your kinks here.
and I enjoy it.
And what if this ends up killing you? Like you said, you wouldn't piss at corporations. Do you pick up
Could be
if
it,
you
I
piss up
guess.
strange? This is a fucking joyride to you? You're just doing it for the thrill? There's easier ways to get this kick.
Not quite like helping people. Or like really cleaning up something. It's different. Doing the right thing. Far better than taking drugs.
And what if I told you that bringing to light what Strange done is not the right thing? It's merely subjective, based on perspective. It's
Do you think the
thing for
countless
you.
murders of thousands of people strung up for a game and entertainment is worth everything?
Well, that's with you going with an assumption that it is Strange is doing all this stuff. Like we said,
He has done all this stuff. Hell, there are millions of documentation and evidence of him continuing to do this stuff, even before just that case, and you know that. But if it was killings to serve a purpose, it wouldn't be so sick and twisted with pride and ego wrapped around it. That's what I hate.
You can say the same thing about District Zero Council. The things that you
Perhaps,
do,
but-
the brutalization of civilians by their oppressors.
This isn't about the council. It's about Victor Strange. And there are some people that we can't get to, and some people we can.
And you think Victor Strange is someone you can get to?
Well, he's just a man.
So is Akikoda. So is every other corporate being in this city.
Perhaps. But I'm willing to die
But
trying.
You're not winning this fight. How are you trying to do? And they're on their way.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about? If not, I have an appointment to get to.
Did you find yourself just getting complacent with the world based on things that happened to you, or?
Complacent? If I was complacent, I'll be in a ditch somewhere.
You do all this to, gain good press with the civilian populace, but when there's something that actually is meaningful and can actually stop murders, then you just want to turn tail?
Okay, look. Let me get this straight. Not all whispers are the same. Some people have
I
been in
know.
this business for years. Some months, some
get
weeks.
that.
Just because there's a few of us that want to do goody-goody amongst the public, doesn't mean everyone else wants to.
Then help
I'm
me
not telling you.
understand what Victor Strange means to you. As I said, I'm on nobody's side, and I've gone against corporations before. I need to know how far the rabbit hole goes to know what I'm up against.
Right, to the general populace, Victor Strange is either a symbol of fear or a symbol of opportunity that comes with a cost. There's nothing else to it.
And you
He's
saw
the boogeyman.
yesterday how little that cost can mean to him, if that is a murder by him.
Did we
And
even
his
find out
people.
who that person came from? The person that ran out of the building?
We are IDing him currently, yes, and waiting on the teams to get back to me.
As a character note, would Queen notice it as being people from the network? Because I know it was using the model, but I wasn't too sure if it was.
No, it's not. Not from the network.
Okay, it's something completely different. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, they are not winning this argument.
And you know that there is something deeper to this. I mean, that Whisperer logo and the whole responsibility thing, that's not a coincidence.
Copycats.
It might be, or it might not be. I think this is as much as an investigation for you as much as it is for me.
We are a gang, not a fucking crime scene investigation group.
You don't need to be investigators to look after your own people. Wouldn't you rather know the danger than let it lurk?
Knowing the danger is not really fixing the issue. Just because you're aware of the situation doesn't mean you can improve it. It just means you're aware of what's going to kill you.
Maybe so.
So you had your appointment there, Quinn?
Yeah. Until we meet again, Siri, or perhaps not.
See you around.
I'll report back with anything. Okay, I am sorry for that. They are very, 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 very broken individuals.
So are
Hi,
all
my
the
name's
hotheads
Biker.
out of the room gone? Ah, nice to meet you, Deep. I'm Siri.
Hi.
Siri Watson. You smoke?
I made sure to at least bring one friendly face.
Hi.
That's cool. I'm sticky.
I'm like the gang sweetheart.
Oh, whiskey in my hair.
Yeah,
What's
sorry
their
about
deals?
that. Look, this whole thing you're looking into, this Victor Strange stuff, they are both in deep. One's having an identity crisis and is all kinds of shattered, and the other is deep enough that they're making metaphors about cutting Hydra's heads and everything.
Would you say that they're in direct contact with Victor Strange currently?
At least one of them is. We just had to deal with them today.
Him personally, or his entourage of goons?
Entourage of goons.
Sounds about right. Man doesn't really directly do his own work.
Nope.
Okay. So, how long has Victor Strange came into the picture? Is this recent? A new thing?
I remember a long, long time ago, there were these weird occurrences where Whispers were suddenly getting cybernetics out of nowhere. I think we had ideas that it may have been Strange related back when I was with the Tigers, but we never really got full confirmation. It was always just strange how people with no money and no equipment suddenly had cybernetics out of dick shit nowhere. Probably started around the early days of the gang wars, and then it's just slowly progressed more and more since Whisperer leadership has seemingly just fallen like flies. It's like a festering parasite.
And how recently did he come back into the limelight?
I think you'll know that answer better than me.
I think it was before me and Cairo joined.
I don't know if they showed up before I was around, but there was something I remember. Do you remember that time that, what was it? Kaijin's one dropship blew up a bunch of civilian cars on the highway? Maybe a week or somewhere between a few weeks before that, some people who they said belonged to Strange or something showed up around a bunch of us, kind of poked around, said that they were going to do something for us, and then left. everyone was really on edge. I didn't really know who Strange was until recently.
Okay. Hmm. There was a cyanide pill that was found in that person that we captured, by the way. We're lucky he didn't bite down on it, which is kind of weird that he didn't throughout the entire chase. I think it must have been a last resort thing, but even when he was tied up, he still didn't bite down on it.
Poor
Perhaps
bastard was
afraid of
probably
death.
scared.
That's what I thought.
Or he could have been maybe leading us to somewhere we couldn't escape from.
Perhaps. Hmm.
The most to think is he was scared of death.
Has Victor Strange ever, that you know of, have you heard of any mistakes or fuck-ups, or is he perceived as this pitch perfect, you know, never messes up a job kind of person?
That's the general perception. He's kind of like the boogeyman of the streets. Though, apparently his work is, at least when it comes to his augments into people, is sloppy. A lot of butcher jobs, hacksaws and the sort. Apparently everyone who he's gotten worked on looks like they've been mangled.
Okay, perhaps that does line up with the job that was done at the last scene that we saw. So you found this girl who is clearly in debt, trying to keep her, you know, her high life afloat. Could barely do that, and she was getting cybernetics. She was making dealings, sending personal messages to some unknown number, exchanging that she would give up her body just to, you know, keep things afloat. I think she was selling herself as an experiment for money. Which is common with Victor Strange's murders and things like that. And it's kind of, he has this whole charity ring, as he likes to call it, where he will give to people what they don't have, but as long as they're willing to play his game. And he has people that obviously do this for him. But I've never heard of them fucking up. And I think this might have been one of the first fuck-ups that we've ever seen. But
Or at
then there
least
comes...
the first one that's been identified to be his fuck up.
True. This could be damaging for his reputation. Sorry, I'm just thinking. God, it's a pretty city, isn't it?
I've never seen it from this high up.
If I could convince those two that it is. So they're pretty locked in their ways at this point.
I wonder if I could see my
God,
house from here.
I'm obsessed with
Probably.
just the uncertainties that this city has, and just every alleyway is just like a new journey. I know that
For me,
sounds
it's the
silly,
roads. Not really. I'm just a motorcyclist at the end of the day. All the roads mean a lot to me. And that also includes the people that are on the streets. If there's a way to help them, I wouldn't mind it. Maybe some way of redeeming myself from past actions.
That makes two of us.
Or the people.
That slow
Look, I don't wanna go-
Is that something other whispers say, or just you?
thought of it on the spot.
It's not bad. Look, I don't want to go against my boss. They have nothing but my utmost respect and loyalty. But as a friend and a coworker, I know that this hole that's being dug in with Victor and the power that he has over us, it's just going to become a problem. And I can already see how much it's changing them. To the point where the idea of civilian lives barely even matter at this point. If they're in the way, they're in the way.
It already is.
It's getting to the point. Yeah.
You know his people grow every day. He has an entire intel ring around District 0. He's using a lot of the religious standing places.
Churches.
Like churches. Yeah. They're using them as days off when they're not open to gather members of whoever is stuck in his web to relay information to one another. It's impossible to get warrants on these places because they're just so dug deep into council members' bullshit, and they have all legal documents.
So,
That's not
question
even the end
then.
of it. Hmm.
You've pretty much identified that man never fails. In fact, it's so shocking that his first ever failure should be noted in history. His information ring is pretty much untouchable due to using religion, which go fucking figure, right? How do we go after him then? How do you go after a man that has no entrances?
Check out that tablet I just wrote at the table. So on that, you'll see a picture. And if you want to see the picture, you can look in the announcement section. It's the one with the carving on it, the responsibilities. If you've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we saw in the body. Now, I think this was one of Victor Strange's first fuck-ups. So his people botched this, fucked up, didn't have time to get in and out as securely as once hoped. And I think these people that do these jobs are heavily trained, mind you, to the best. He only sends the best to do this. This one clearly was having a bad day. A neighbor showed up too soon, he didn't cover all these bases, and then he scrambled and fucked everything up, and we arrived. That marking on that body was fresh on our arrival. Fairly fresh. I think this person called Victor Strange said that he fucked up, and then he was ordered to put that on the body, so it didn't look like a fuck up, and looked more like something that was directed towards the Whisperers. Now, I asked you at the crime scene, do you know anything about the church being blown up? I need to know this.
I didn't know anything until you mentioned it. It wasn't on the news, and that's the only place I would have learned.
Well, hold on. What day was it blown up?
Oh god, like, I think last week Friday.
What was her name? Patricia. Didn't she arrive on that same day?
There was also...
I don't know, I didn't go back to...
Because if you're connected deep with Victor Strange, right? As much as your boss just came in here and basically pointed out to me that you are. If that is your responsibility, maybe that's what that means. And the little tally mark it's represented as that is, you know, your fault. Strike
the
one.
number 12.
Victor's... As a
I
Roman...
also thought that.
I saw it as a tally mark, but perhaps you're right. I believe there are some religious ties to the number 12. Isn't there? God.
The Romans had a very large scale religion. Other than that, you would have to look into religious texts to see if any entries for 12 or pages of 12 or chapters of 12, anything relating to that. It'd be a pretty big search.
Well, normally it would be like John 1:16 or something like that. 12's not really going to be able to get you much, especially in the Bible. And responsibility, although he's gone over in many chapters in the Bible, it's kind of an almost every single part has something to do with responsibility, even to the point of the Egyptians and whatnot.
See, Victor Strange has never really... He's never really been one for religion, which is what freaks me out a little bit, or throws me off. The whole church intel ring, I don't know how long this has been at the surface. We recently found out about this. So maybe he's always been a religious figure, but I've never seen the puppet murders as religious symbols. Maybe he has a god complex, and that's like, you know, controlling the puppets, as I believe you said. But I'm not sure. I saw it as a tally mark, and let's say it is possibly either just a number or it's a tally, and you have responsibilities. And have any of you gotten any word about any strange jobs that you've had to do recently, or just anything to do with these churches? Or perhaps
we did
a team of yours.
We did just recently get requested to protect some churches. If we fail in protecting any of those churches, we are to be promptly uninvited to the Hollow. So it's that serious.
That covers a lot of bases. So they're blaming you. Maybe. Let's say my whole theory is correct, you know, the whole them fucking up, them putting it on you, and then maybe you having to deal with this church business now is just a whole elaborate way of Victor Strange being like, I fucked up on this one person, and I'm just gonna use it as an excuse to blame other people. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's...
If he does have this god complex, any slight that would alter their delusion could cause them to lash out radically. I've seen what some people who act like that have done when something gets put in their face like that.
Makes even more sense for him to want to cover that up to the fullest extent.
Try and get his delusions and ideal world back in place. No one can put it back up there, make him remember.
Hmm.
And if it's tally marks, would the X mean 10, or would the X mean that this is
down?
Our first strike?
Well, I saw it as like 3 lines and then strike for 1. But it could mean multiple.
Yeah.
It could mean, if it's symbology or whatever, it could be multiple things at once. Or maybe we're just wrong in general.
I don't think this death is an accident. Think about it like this. Responsibility, right? One of the churches explode, suddenly we get a new member at the Hollow. Things aren't adding up there. Would make sense that we probably did something, some kind of undercover mission that if we ask around, nobody will answer about. Because of course, responsibility with the Whisperer thing makes sense there. There's 3 lines, 3 strikes, you're out. They now want us to do these missions where we have to defend churches. We fuck that up, 2 strikes. Then God knows what he's gonna have us do next. Already having one of our members have their mouth stitched shut because she talked back. I think he's just playing this game further.
You said that,
They came to inform us about the work. 2 twins.
They
Pretty
came
heavily,
around.
those two fucking creeps.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was also that day. I was on a mission with one of our whispers. And after the mission, after we had left, they had bone fragments in their leg and their arm. But that shouldn't have happened in the mission. Nothing in the mission would have caused that to them. They didn't get hurt.
You talking about the one where... Talking about the train one? Or the preparation for the train one?
Not the train one. The when I got my gift.
Oh, your heist.
Yeah, that.
Wait, she said she had bone fragments?
Yeah, which didn't really make any sense. They shouldn't have been out anywhere until the mission. To be getting hurt that way.
Do any of your people heavily disagree with the routing of Victor Strange in your place of home?
I could tell you pretty easily, considering how much they talk shit. There's a lot of members who probably don't like it. I had to tell them today to shut up for their own safety.
Anyone that you think would actually do something about it?
There are plenty of them that are rash enough and hot-headed enough to go out and do something. There are enough of them, and they use a collective brain cell on it. Getting just a group of them to go do something crazy for an hour. Not impossible. Not babysitting them 24/7.
This answers some things, but opens up to so many more questions. I do like a good mystery.
So what exactly do you need from us to help you forward this?
Well, you can see how much intel I've already gathered just by having this talk with you guys. This is what I needed. This. Connections. Allies. People that want the same thing I do. Which is to help our district. And to hopefully scrape some of the dirt off the floor.
Look, I know our leader doesn't exactly believe it, but I respect some of the vision that our past leader had. Some bits maybe needed to be shaped a little bit better, but helping the people, getting the riots to end, matters a lot more to me. These people are power, popularity, even stronger. Can be used against damn near anyone, even the tower itself. Right now we don't have that. And it feels like it's just getting worse now that we have this vigilante who's streaming. Which our leader did a wonderful job with that one.
You just told me everything I needed to know. That is why I'm here. I'm that opportunity. Hell, I literally got 3 people from the Whisperers, people that are considered criminals, in on a crime scene in front of another detective who works directly with Keijin Tower on paper and oppressors, and they did nothing. I let them touch evidence. That's a lot of power. And that's what I'm putting on the table, and I don't think your boss fully understands the reign of that. And to help with the capturing of this guy, that on news stations and just me putting you guys in a good light, that is what I can do.
From what I can gather from what you said, what people have said, the grip of fear that Strange is put on the district as a whole. If it goes public that the Whisperers helped get rid of that cloud, clear the skies, it could change a
You're
lot.
scot-free.
The tower, people in the tower, even if ordered to, they might not even want to go against us if we've done that.
Hell,
for them.
if you brought Victor Strange to Guild Deer, the opportunities of respect and it's just endless.
3 of us need to understand something, though. If we walk down this path, there's a very good chance Six and Queen are going to be after us. And whoever else follows underneath them. So we have to be extremely careful.
I expect that.
We get right back up.
I also expect that they're not going to do it till they don't have a choice. I don't think they want Strange around either, but
I don't know how true that is anymore.
Promise me something. If tomorrow, for whatever reason, you can't message me anymore, or I go missing, or your boss is, obviously told Victor Strange about me, and I'm taken, just do something. I think this city's seen enough damage to last it a lifetime.
If we decide to do something, we get Ollie. If you're out of the picture.
Sure. You may have my android if I go out of the picture.
Excellent.
Alright, we'll start small. Anytime he comes on by, anytime some bit of strange stuff starts coming up, we can report it back to you.
I need to
Wouldn't
know
be
more about
safe
these
to-
churches.
That's a
If
risk.
You have direct connection. If you are protecting them at the moment, you can know as much as you need to know about them.
And they're gonna know which one of us were at each one. She wants to make sure to individually select people to go to those churches. If we give you that information, they're gonna know exactly which person did it.
I don't intend to act on attacking or shutting down or...
A listening device.
that could work.
I can record. I also have some things that may interest you. When they came to that hollow that you said the other day. Our first instance of seeing them. The twins.
Right.
I took a picture of them with the other thing person that was there with
That
the long
one?
black hair.
Why
can
called
send
the
those
Hollow, by the way? What is that about? Is it,
It's one of the
are you
meeting
like hollow
places.
inside? Or?
It's just one of the meeting places we
No.
have.
Oh, I meant more so the name, but
The name? I didn't pick it.
just curious.
We don't know.
You know, I've been here longer than the both of you. I have no idea why they call it the Hollow. Meant
Is
to
it empty
ask.
inside?
What?
Technically.
It's just a place.
Well, it was empty. It was empty. They filled it in with their own thing.
I won't pry.
Whenever, I don't know how much weight you can throw around, but if we want to disable these churches or whatever, the best way to keep people safe is that once they're all located and known about, a mass raid hitting every single one at the same time so that no one person can be blamed. And if
Perhaps,
he
but
wants
this
to
ruins your
punish-
reputation and puts you all at risk. I wouldn't want to do that.
It would require the punishment of the entirety of the Whispers, not just one individual person each time.
They could do that. Could go after just the Hollow. They trust us with too much. Look, we could do it like this. If you can supply us with listening devices, I can make sure to get out to each one of these. I'll do the biker thing I always do, where I say nice things to them, make everybody smile. And then you can extract only the information that you need.
If these churches
Then
have
once you-
CCTV rooms, if you can make a copy of everything they've ever recorded, that would be helpful.
A lot riskier than bugging the place.
True. Well, whatever evidence you can get, I just need to know a little bit more about these churches. And if I have some evidence that says, yes, these are directly connected with Victor Strange, and here is why, that is something. And as long as I have that, then that means I can put that to the side and say if I need someone to move on that, I have the evidence to do so.
Jamie, do you understand CCTV? Good old camera recorder.
Joshua was working on it, so
How about this?
he would go through CCTV stuff.
If you can supply us with devices, I can get working on bugging the places. You can focus on maybe picking an establishment that you feel is less secure and get working from there.
One thing is, I still haven't agreed to fully do this yet. I made that deal just in case you two decide to fully go with this right here and now.
We're running out of options.
To think just a little bit of time.
You take your time. I took my time for too long. The Tigers took too much away. I'm not letting another puppet master do this shit again. Even if it has Six putting a minigun in my face.
I have my reasons.
You can-
I need to take my time. So.
You've got family. I get it. People you care about, I'm sure. I don't. And if anything, if I did have family, like maybe I actually cared about you guys. Totally not gonna say I do or not. This is how I help you. And don't worry, worst comes to worst, if they come after me, I'll find a way out, I always do. Who knows, maybe finally it's my time to lose a finger.
If that happens, we go immediately to the med bay and get it sewn back on. And then you sit in that bed and let it heal. Like I did for Dog's father.
Yeah, Magitech beds.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping you babies. We'll start with bugging the places. I'll make sure to recruit myself to their little locations. And I'll get working from there.
Until I'm commanded to stop, I'll keep helping you with every investigation.
Sure. Here's my card. I've got everyone else's number.
I'll send you a
Would
message.
you like to be apprised of when these investigations go live?
I can try to help out. I'm not exactly a master investigator, but I am good at context clues.
Cool.
Also, I have an entire club of bikers who are wanting this city to go back to a better day. So, this does matter to me, at least personally.
Sounds good. Not the weirdest group I've ever had to work with. There was this one guy who was like this fully blue guy, and he had this like cool ass dragon tail. I forget his name. I haven't seen him in a while, but he was pretty cool.
Never seen a blue guy with a tail, but
Do
sure
any
he's
of you
neat.
have dragon tails?
No. I
Damn. Off to a bad start. Okay, don't worry. I'll make up for all the lack of ears and tail stuff.
It's like a good old combination.
Okay, well, thanks for the drink and hanging out.
Sure.
I'm taking a bottle with me. I'm taking this opportunity to get good alcohol.
It's all pre-paid for anyway. Go for it.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just so you two are good, I'm gonna make sure to report back to the others that we basically had a conversation with a do-gooder that led nowhere. We didn't really tell you anything, and then we left with a couple of drinks.
Sure. You can say I tried to egg you on or whatever. But didn't
I'll
listen to
come up
nothing
with
and you didn't
something.
Yeah.
I'll make you sound like a right proper asshole.
Hopefully if we make a change, we'll be able to have District Zero feel comfortable to turn some lights off at night.
That is a hell of a pipe dream, but shit, I'm willing to dream it.
That'll take a lot of work.
Have a good night and safe travels.
You too. Head back. Alright, I want to report back to leadership. Ugh, wish me well.
Good luck.
You said that someone had bone. Like
Bone fragments.
fragments.
Who
Who
was
was it?
Renee? They were on the mission with
Renee.
me. They didn't.
Alright.
They didn't detonate someone like a bomb. I don't think they have skull grenades.
So it was it was someone else's fragments in her leg.
It was not someone from that mission, but they didn't have the problem before then. I didn't notice it during the mission if they had it at that point, but they definitely wouldn't have been able to get it during it. I would have noticed.
Understood. I have questions for Renee then.
It's also possible. I think the bone fragments were under bandaging. I wasn't the one working on them, someone else was. But it seemed like it had been treated.
Oh. Bone fragments under her trees. Alright, it was Renee. I'll talk to Renee about it. There's a few people I need to talk to. Alright. I'll get us our answers that we need.
Fucking stupid fucking sheep. What do you think you're doing in here? This is my med bay. Piece of shit. I don't feel like putting all my armor on. And I don't need my weapons. At least I hope I don't need my weapons. Specifically made this without any weapons. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to make in the first place. I'm gonna try and charge my full body. Just so that maybe I can have it for the rest of the day. In case this does continue, but there's like nobody here. I also, right, I find it funny that Lucky, or Nox, who plays Lucky, is all like upset that they didn't have their chance with Cairo. Cairo didn't fucking know that was a date. First off. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? What, the outfit? But yeah. Lucky was definitely setting it up to be a date. Cairo doesn't really understand dating or anything. So it was kind of just play my video games. I don't want to go anywhere near Queen or 6 without my equipment. True. Yeah, no. Lucky never made the distinction clear to Cairo that it was supposed to be a date. In all honesty, Cairo, he offered the just the two of them watching the movie after he asked if he could be there for it, and Cairo had told him that a lot of people wanted to be there for it and listed people. And as such, when he suggested the other option, Cairo just thought of it like, oh, given you just shot up the place, one of the people I mentioned was Queen, and you're upset with Queen because of what Queen did to the, because of what Queen did to Johnson, Lucky was angry with Queen. It made a lot of sense that the two of them wouldn't want to be near each other. So offering like, hey, how about instead we just do it a different day and I'll get to just be there to watch the movie with you, just the two of us, because it's going to be a different day and I'll just set something up because I know they don't know the place that Danny knows for the movies. So Cairo had no idea what Lucky was trying to have set up. Not a one. Not a single idea. Well, it's not just that. Lucky also doesn't know the full extent of what Cairo is. Meanwhile, Biker had two separate conversations to try and get them to understand how much Cairo has done to people. That's a very important thing if anyone wanted to be friends or anything further than that with Cairo. That they have to be informed and understand Cairo has hurt people. Not like the gang way of like, oh, we're just killing each other because it's a war. No, these are unaffiliated, unaware, innocent people stolen from their homes, their jobs, street, anywhere they can be reached, and put through the worst types of hell for months before they finally just succumb. Is the blonde-haired one who's really tall. He also flirts with like every lady. Which, I mean, Biker flirts around too, but he's also, as he said, he's a lot more into the romantic thing. Which gives him a lot of points. Cairo does not have time to facilitate the playboy. They have a nondescript amount of days before their radiation sickness just causes their body to shut down. Every day is a high score. But yeah. No. This is sort of like a Q&A moment about Cairo. Good. You know what I kind of wish I had? Just off topic from all the Q&A stuff. Kind of wish I had my planting things in the universe for my phone. Just like I could be here by the sink, put the phone down here, and then just go to work. But yeah. No. The major thing, the most important thing, is that they have to understand the monster that Cairo was. Not for a short time. Again, 10 years in the hospital, hurting people. She grew up doing it. From when she was like a 10-year-old kid who just was handpicked from the list of victims to join the rest of the cultists because of their skill as a surgeon from such a young age, to when they finally snapped out of it and realized, if I want to continue living, I can't stay here. Like, they were not a good person. So people need to know that, and then Cairo can actually be open with them, be their friend, or anything. And Lucky hadn't reached that conversation yet. They just never sat down long enough to get into that conversation, to get into what it was to be there, how long they were gone. But they had that conversation with... they might not have actually had that conversation with Sean, but I feel like it was implied. They had conversations with Sean talking about how awful the cult is and the hospital, and how concerning it was. And they knew how long Cairo was there. So I feel like Sean put two and two together and knew. Sean definitely knew. And thus Cairo considered them like a friend. Dog didn't know, but Cairo would have told him. They were at the point where Cairo was open enough to where they would have told him about it. No. A few people, I don't know if anyone sat down one-on-one with Cairo about Sean. I'm gonna start walking around the rest of the hollow instead of staying in Med Bay now. I assume they're up there. I can check if they're up there. Using my handy dandy spy camera. I could go to. There's Biker. Nifty, handy dandy spy camera. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah. Yeah. Before Dog died, or when Dog died, they were definitely at the point where Cairo would have had that conversation with him. And Gus had that conversation. They had that conversation pretty much by force. Cairo had a good opinion of Gus. Gus was part of the team that got them out of there. But he also passed the fuck out really early on in that. From his fear of fire. But when Cairo is made in charge of medical, they put Gus as their second in command, because that is important to have for medical. And it's terrible without me able to actually lean over. Cairo made sure to inform Gus on the on what Cairo was. And I don't think they've actually told Queen exactly. But again, Queen has the context clues. They saw what the hospital was, they physically were there, and they know how long Cairo had been in there. So they could definitely make that connection. But I think only Gus and Biker are the ones who've had a full, like, confession from Cairo on how bad things were and what they had done. Not bad art.
Ugh. Okay, mission accomplished.
That's good.
Ugh. Mostly. I don't have bad news, at the very least. You okay?
Just thinking of things about
Yeah? What'd you think about?
my past, mostly. Idea of
Some bring it back up?
idea of a safer District 0 just doesn't seem to exist in my head while they're all out there. Still.
Well, look. Will there ever be a better District 0? Will there ever be a better Zafira City? Probably not. But you dream of it because it gives you hope.
said this before, but when poor dog died, I had planned to try and talk to them. They didn't know the full extent of what I had done before the whispers. At least I don't think they really knew. I didn't explain it to them.
I don't think they would have cared. I don't mean that in a way of say they don't care about you. I mean, I did not know Dog very long. But one day I told him almost everything about what I had done. He listened and basically told me just, hey, prove yourself here. Still gave me a second chance. He had a heart size of the city. Now they want me to fill that role. That's fine. Look. Well, you did what you did. Everything's in the past. And you can't hang on to it, or else it's just gonna eat you up. Almost happened to me. See, I had wonderful people like you. Kind of helped, got me thinking. You know, we've done some fucked up shit. That's okay, because we're gonna make up for it. And we're gonna do this city right.
Just keep ending up back there.
What do you mean?
In meditations and when I'm asleep, and recently when I had the thing while I was out hurting people, it just brought me back. Operating room, changing faces, people. Different states of just the voices and cheering, the prayers. Just keep ending up back there.
But you're not. You're not there. You won't be there. You will never go back there. You're here. You're home. This place is called the Hollow because that's what it was. Hollow. Empty and pointless. The Whispers made it into their home. This place was given to the worst of the worst. People to be sent on suicide missions, if anything. Now look at it. One of the best fucking Whisperers out there. Might be stupid as shit. God damn it, we make it work. You're not alone. You won't be alone. I won't fucking allow it.
Did you hurt your hand when you punched the big metal built wooden beam?
It's bruised, but it'll be okay. Look, in the meantime, I heard they had a mission success. Only 2 of us got arrested. That's okay. A little bit of jail time gonna. It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna be released by next week. A little bit of jail time would be good for them. Think about it. Free food. All right. Free drink. Free bed.
Yeah.
I'll do some interrogating. They won't get anything out of them. And they'll come on back and be like, we didn't tell them anything. And then boom, bam, thumbs up and they're good. And we got Kevlar vests. That means less work for you.
What's Kevlar?
Are you actually asking, or?
What is that?
Oh, it's a type of material that's designed to help protect against knives, stabbing, bullets.
I think I've seen it before. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Quality grade. Hey, in the meantime, everyone's okay. Everything's okay. Week completed. We're alright. A little bit of an irritating scene with Vigilante, but we're fine.
I guess I should be honest with that. I've not entirely left that past behind. It was,
What do you mean?
was out of desperation at first and then anger, but the cult believed that there was something out there. That all it wanted was people to feel pain, suffering, but never wanted anyone dead, just wanted to see it prolonged. When they were having the funeral for Sean, I didn't believe he was dead. I've seen enough to know that he could have survived that, and so I prayed again to whatever that thing is out there, if it was listening, and I asked that even if it meant more pain and suffering, I just wanted him to be alive still. And then after we lost Dog and Luis, I asked for the vigilante to suffer. And then they did that. Just snapped. Don't know. And I prayed again. This time I didn't care if the vigilante died. I wanted it to be filmed live on screen. Let all of his idiotic followers just watch and suffer with him. Suffer through watching it happen. Or however slow and painful it was for them in their final moments. And then you all came back and he just wasn't there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing it.
I'm not gonna act like I know. It's okay to pray.
To that thing, though?
Look, if you can't... Maybe not 100% to that thing. Whatever it is. But... it's helping you cope. Now, might not be right. Might be something you might want to work on waning from, but... it's helping you cope with loss. Most religions designed to be like that. Helping to cope with the many faults and problems in the world. I don't judge you for doing it. And you know it's a thing that bothers you, so you'll find a way to stop it in your own way. But I don't blame you.
Deep down, I really hoped that it would be listening. However awful that is.
You were unable to do something. You wanted something to be done. How awful it may be doesn't matter. That your reasoning behind it makes sense. But what I would suggest doing, although praying to it might feel a little bit better, these green peas, they always seem to find a way. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes, god damn, it doesn't. That's just the beauty of the world. Have faith in them. Have faith in us. They can do it. Put an end to him, put an end to these things, get revenge. All about the trust. I know they're silly and they're goofy and everything, but they always get the work done. So do I. Worried. Hell, even more, you might even be scared. It's okay. So we got this. I mean that.
Yeah. I'll believe.
How about? Go ahead.
If you ever see, I know you're strong and I believe in you, but if you ever see a very large man, with a very mechanical, pointed mask, with many glowing red eyes and large, like, antlers, just run. Please just run from him.
think I know the exact one you're talking about. I'll keep my distance. I'll keep my distance.
I don't think anyone's ready for that.
I don't think anyone is either. Especially tonight. Though I do see in front of me a very, very sleepy woman who could do with a good night's rest.
Maybe.
Well, maybe I join her.
Sure.
Don't worry. It'll just be cuddling. I'm not gonna try to do anything to you.
Yep.
Think about it. Physical contact for the whole night. Whoa.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
This isn't my bed.
Your bed is that one, right?
Yep.
Understood. Well, we'll go lay down. Throw the old cover on. Enjoy a good night. All right. Ooh. Oh, sure you're good to take off the mask?
In the med bay, yes. I keep it very clean in here. That's why it smells like bleach all the time. Or blood, depending on how busy it is in the day. Actually, shouldn't be fell on that one.
Well, if it means anything, my nose is kind of getting used to the bleach. Not sure if that's not probably my nose bleeding, but you get used to it. Nice and fresh. Not freaking you out too much, right?
Just trying to get used to it.
Well, don't worry. It's not a thing I'm gonna just suddenly jump on you when it comes to, public situations, but a little bit of little bit of kindness, here and there.
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, sorry about all the scars. Obviously.
You see my face? If I take off this jacket, your scars are gonna be different. But my body's been brutalized beyond what I'd ever wanted to. And if I'm being honest, I do my best to try to be. I still think you look very beautiful. You have a very painful story. And your tattoos are not tattoos. Your scars reflect that.
Thank you.
Now you're welcome. You're very welcome. If you want, you can hook up a nice little lie detector to me and everything. Alright, here. Let's try to catch some shut-eye.